The grim darkness of the far future is a tapestry woven with threads of war, faith, and the constant struggle for survival. At its heart lies the Primarchs, the demigod sons of the Emperor of mankind, whose actions shape the Imperium's fate. Among them, Sanguinius, the great angel, stands as a beacon of hope and nobility. But what if the angel had not fallen at the hands of Horus aboard the vengeful spirit? What if Sanguinius, in all his radiant glory, had survived the Horus Heresy? This video delves into a detailed exploration of the potential ramifications, painting a picture of a vastly different Warhammer 40k verse. Greetings all, I'm your guide, the Archivist. Today I will dive into what would have happened if Sanguinius had never died. Before we begin, please make sure to like and subscribe waystones down below, so that more people can learn from the archives. Sanguinius' death was more than just the loss of a powerful warrior, it was a symbolic victory for chaos. His sacrifice steeled the Emperor's resolve, allowing him to strike down Horus, but it also fractured the Imperium's spirit. Had Sanguinius lived, the immediate impact would have been profound. Firstly, the Emperor might not have been so severely wounded. Sanguinius' presence, particularly his psychic abilities which resonated with the Golden Throne, could have bolstered the Emperor's own power or even provided a crucial distraction, allowing a far more decisive and less debilitating blow against Horus. A less wounded Emperor translates to a more active and involved leader in the immediate aftermath of the heresy. Secondly, the morale boost to the Loyalist forces would have been immeasurable. The sight of Sanguinius, wings spread and sword ablaze, continuing the fight would have rallied wavering troops and instilled a renewed sense of hope. The Siege of Terror might have been won with fewer casualties, preserving valuable resources and manpower. Finally, the psychological impact on the traitor legions would have been devastating. Horus's carefully orchestrated plan relied on the demoralization of the Loyalists through iconic deaths. Sanguinius' survival would have been a significant setback, potentially sowing seeds of doubt and discord among the ranks of the traitor legions. The Scouring, the brutal campaign to purge the Imperium of traitor forces, would likely have unfolded differently with Sanguinius at the helm. His strategic brilliance, combined with his unwavering moral compass, could have led to a more efficient and less destructive prosecution of the war. His presence could have tempered Rabute Guilliman's more radical reforms outlined in the Codex Astartes. Whilst Guilliman's organizational genius was undeniable, Sanguinius' charisma and ability to inspire unity might have fostered a more collaborative approach to rebuilding the Imperium, potentially mitigating the friction and eventual second founding. Furthermore, the Blood Angels and their successor chapters, spared the trauma of their Primarch's death, might have been more stable. The Black Rage and the Red Thirst, the genetic flaws that plagued the Blood Angels, are intrinsically linked to Sanguinius' demise. Without this defining event, these curses might have been less pronounced, leading to a more reliable and less prone to madness fighting force. The details of their chapter organization might have been different as well, as the need to adapt to the Black Rage's effects would have been lessened. The most significant changes would be felt across the millennia that followed the Horus Heresy. The Imperium, guided by a relatively lucid Emperor and the angel Sanguinius, could have taken a drastically different path. Sanguinius was renowned for his compassion and empathy. With him at the Emperor's side, or even acting as a regent, the Imperium might have become a less fanatical and oppressive regime. The brutal excesses of the Inquisition and the Ecclesiarchy could have been curtailed, leading to a society that, while still militaristic, placed a greater emphasis on the well-being of its citizens. Sanguinius, unlike some of his more dogmatic brothers, understood the importance of scientific progress. With the weight of his authority, he could have championed the Mechanicum's research and development, fostering technological innovation that could have strengthened the Imperium's defenses and improved the lives of its people. The details of technological change might still have been stunted by the influence of chaos, but a more rational voice at the Imperium's heart might have allowed for a more balanced approach. Sanguinius possessed potent psychic abilities and a deep understanding of the warp. He could have played a crucial role in developing new defenses against chaos incursion, potentially mitigating the threat posed by demons and other warbound entities. This in turn could have prevented or lessened the impact of events like the Age of Apostasy or the rise of Abaddon the Despoiler. It's crucial to acknowledge that Sanguinius' survival wouldn't have been a guaranteed panacea. Several challenges and counter-arguments need to be considered. Even with a less pronounced Black Rage, the flaw would still exist. The Blood Angels and their successor chapters would still be vulnerable to succumbing to its madness, posing a potential threat to the Imperium. Even with Sanguinius' unifying presence, internal power struggles and ideological clashes would still be inevitable. The Imperium is a vast and complex entity, and ambition and dissent would always be present. As the millennia passed, the Emperor's ability to guide the Imperium would continue to diminish. Even with Sanguinius' support, the Imperium would still be vulnerable to corruption and decay. Primarchs are powerful but not immortal. Sanguinius, even if he survived the heresy, would eventually face his end, whether through battle, disease, or simply weariness. His death, whenever it occurred, would still be a devastating blow. While the Warhammer 40k verse is defined by its grim and unrelenting darkness, the survival of Sanguinius offers a tantalizing glimpse of a different future. A future where the Imperium is guided by compassion and reason, where scientific progress is encouraged, and where the threat of chaos is met by greater resolve. It's a future that, while still fraught with challenges and dangers, offers a glimmer of hope amidst its eternal war. Ultimately, the question of whether Sanguinius never died is a testament to the enduring power of hope and the enduring legacy of one of the Imperium's greatest heroes. The details of this alternative timeline remain speculative, but the potential for a more enlightened and unified Imperium under Sanguinius' guidance is a compelling and thought-provoking possibility within the vast tapestry of the Warhammer 40k verse. And so I have now covered the content for this video, but if there's anything that has been missed, please share them in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this content, please remember to like the like and subscribe waypoints down below. In the grim dark of the far future, there is only war.